If you don't like it in this country, then fuck off. If you don't like us waving our flags and being proud to be British, then fuck off. Go to a country that wants you. Oh, they don't want you. That's the problem. So you all come over here because you know you can live high on the fucking hog. And the illegal immigrants coming over here. And when I read about, we're spending 60 million a year on private medical cover for them. I'd like to have private medical cover, but I can't afford it. And I'm still paying bloody taxes at the age of 84 years of age. Have they paid a penny in taxes, those illegals? Not a fucking penny. Living high on the fucking hog in really good accommodation. What they should be doing is putting them into detention centres like we did in the Second World War with the German prisoners. Put them in detention centres across this country. Give them the bare fucking minimum and they'd be treated respectfully and that's it. But they'd have the bare minimum. Food, lodgings and that's it. And they'd be quickly assessed. And if they're not fucking suitable to come into this country, which 95% of them wouldn't be, then boot them out. And I don't care where you send them. I really don't give a shit. Because I'm sick and tired of what's happening. I'm worried about the future of the country. And you should be too. Because we've got a problem. I mean, we've got independent bloody MPs like Ayub Khan up there in Birmingham celebrating that the fans of that football club, Maccabi Tel Aviv, can't attend a football match in Birmingham. How pathetic is that? How pathetic. How just really ridiculous. Birmingham is in deep trouble anyway. I mean, they can't even clear up their fucking rubbish. And I could elaborate on that, but I've got to be very careful what I say here. You know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. Very careful. Mandelson returns to the UK, that disingenuous prick. He was the ambassador that our stupid government selected. Totally fucking... I said at the beginning that was a stupid decision, but he's okay. He's on his 6-figure ambassadorial salary. Look at his smug little fucking face. You know, another one is that fucking Ed Miliband, that smug little shit that's putting up your bills, your electricity and gas bills and your home heating oil bills by up to £300 more a year because we've got to go net zero. Us going net zero is going to make fuck all difference if you believe in global warming, which I don't because the Earth's been around now for what? 14 billion years. And I mean, people have been on this Earth for 4.7 billion years. And we've had climate change come and go with cycles, Governor, cycles. Explain that to this stupid government. God, they're weak, aren't they? Don't you find this government the weakest you've ever been? I mean, I've been around for a long time. Okay, some of you are saying, well, you weren't even fucking born in this country. I know. I was born in Australia. Proud to be Australian, but I can't afford the passport now. It's too expensive. Can't afford to go back there too. It's too expensive. And they're fucked up because they've got Albanese in power over there. Anyway, getting back to this country, we've got Sir Keir Starmer in power. He's in power for another 3.5 years. Oh, my God, can you imagine it? We are going down the tube so fast. We've got debt we can't fucking sort out. We have a government and a front bench. Have you seen them? Have you seen the front bench on this government? They are the most uninspiring lot I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. And what's going to happen to the future of this country, I don't know. Prince Andrew, who's a complete cunt. I mean, he's a horrible man, and he's stripped of his... He hasn't been stripped of anything. He's still living in a favoured and graced fucking property worth about 30 million on Windsor Estate. And look what he's done over the years and got away with it. Absolute fucking disgrace. You know, what's going to happen? I don't know. And King Charles, he's pathetic. I think of his mother, who was... I just love that woman. And rest in peace, Your Majesty. My God, we miss you so much. This royal family now has ruined it for the royals. There was a time when most people in the UK supported the royal family. I was one of them. But under this guy, Prince Charles, I can't stand him. Can't stand anything about him. Never liked him. When he went to Gordonstown in Australia as a sort of a sop to the Australians when he was, a teenager, he was apparently a complete waste of space, and he still is. And now he's our king. I have no respect for him whatsoever, and it's a shame. And if you got rid of the monarchy tomorrow, I couldn't give a shit. And when I read about the cost and how they live high in the fucking hog at taxpayers' expense, it makes me so angry. And here we are all struggling with our fucking rates bill and nasty letters from your local fucking council. Have you had any? And the BBC licence fee, which is out of control, and a BBC that is unfit for purpose, as they say. that documentary on Gaza turns out to be a complete travesty, and they lied in that, and they're getting away with it. Ofcom finally make them, they kind of apologise for it. They lied to us. They're presenting that as being the truth. The BBC, oh my God, they are pathetic. Have you seen the presenters? A joke. And Sky News, equally a joke. And CNN, you're all a sham. And MSNBC and ABC in America, the left-wing bloody, I don't know what's wrong with it. Why do they think they have the right? Why do they think they have the moral high ground? And by the way, don't worry about university students. I mean, they're at university because A, they've probably got wealthy parents and they can afford the fucking fees. And secondly, they're there and they get all indoctrinated and they get, oh, if I can get on this anti-Israeli thing, or if there's some other fucking thing they'll be onto, and they walk around like they're pontificating smart little pricks. Most of them don't know their arse from their fucking elbow, never worked a day in their lives, and they're really smug. Don't you find some of those university students who are out there protesting really smug little shit? You want to go up and go to fucking work, earn a living like everybody else has to. The majority of us have to work. I left school when I was 17 and went in the army. We didn't have any money. It was fucking horrible, to be perfectly honest. And I'll never forget the first night when I was at bloody Enoggera. I'd taken the train from Kingaroy to Enoggera on my own, and I knew it was a big thing going in the army. I didn't take it lightly. I was looking forward to it kind of, but God, I was homesick. And that first night in Enoggera, I fucking cried my eyes out. I was so homesick. I kind of got over it over the next few weeks when I finally finished up at Puckapunyal doing basic training, getting yelled at by a bunch of dicks. But anyway, that was life. That was how you got over it, and you made me into more of a man than I already was. And I'd worked all my fucking life. I started, working for my dad, opening the papers up at the butcher shop when I was like, I don't know, 10 or 12. But anyway, that's beside the point. I've got totally sidetracked there. We are in deep trouble in the UK. We've got immigration out of control, no plan and action whatsoever. And aren't you angry about it? And I've told you what we've got to do. Got to do the detention centres like we did. Watch that documentary on the Second World War. The prisoners are treated with respect, but at bare minimum, so they don't look forward to coming to the UK, which is what they're all doing. And it's out of control, and we've got to do something about it before it's too late. Birmingham is a symptom of the time. Look how fucked up that city is. England's second largest city. Enough said today. And, oh, by the way, Ed Miliband facing an open revolt from the energy industry. Oh, my God. He's a prick, isn't he? He's a guy that I've always wondered if he went to school with you, you want to kind of give him a good, slap him. He's a pontificating little shit on his huge salary, and he can afford to pay the extra £300 you're going to pay for your gas and electricity this year, even though this government, another broken promise, they've made so many promises they've broken, they don't give a shit, do they? And your electricity, gas and heating supply bills are going to go up by £300 more this year. We're one of the highest taxed people in the fucking world now, here in the UK and in the G7. And our growth is fuck all, 0.01%. How fucking pathetic. Inflation out of control, really bad. I've talked about the governor of the Bank of England. He's supposed to have had a rate to keep inflation at 2%. It's never reached anywhere near that. And one of my other people I follow and I like very much on this channel, and he was talking about it this morning, inflation's way above the official 3.7. I reckon my little basket puts it at about 4.4% this month. And I think it could even be higher than that. And it's going to go up, not down, up. Everything's going to cost more. And it already is, ladies and gentlemen, already is. Elon Musk, I think he's amazing. All that bloody negativity about poor old Elon, he probably gets going in that thing he did with Donald Trump. But he's still worth the richest man in the world. Could be the first man to be a trillionaire. How much have I got in the bank? Oh, 3 and 6. 3 and 6, that's old money. And Donald Trump's meeting with Zelensky yesterday in the Oval Office, I thought was pathetic. And Donald Trump, shame on you, and I'm a supporter of you, you know that. But shame on you how you're treating Ukraine. Shame. Give them the fucking missiles and let them use those long-range cruise missiles. And Putin's playing you again, and you're going to go to Budapest. Played you again. I'm sorry to say it, he played you again. And what's happening with the financial situation in America? Please explain to me, because I'm confused.